Hello, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. It's not a different game, it's Slay the Spire. Yeah, my brain wanted to say Ratropolis, but this is not. I've been thinking about it since the last episode, which happened 30 seconds ago, and I've decided I don't want to play the Watcher. And because this is my series, I'm not going to play the Watcher. I'll tell you, I think that the Watcher is a character that I don't like. I've won the most with the Watcher, and I think it's because she's generally easier to play once you understand her. I don't really want to play her right now. I want to go through this learning period with these three characters, and once I start to feel like I consistently at least make it to the Act 3 boss, I might start to transition this series into like cycling through all four of the characters and just trying to play and win, get a win streak going, things like that. However, basically, as it sits right now, I don't really feel like I'm going to gain much in my quest for learning about the game from the Watcher right now. I feel like I'm going to learn more by just cycling through the three main characters who I find more difficult, and then in the future I'll bring in the Watcher. So that's what we're going to do. It's my series. You can't stop me. And you can stop me, I guess, by just not watching. And then in protest of not watching, you'll make the numbers go down. And then when the numbers get to a certain point, I'll cut the series. However, for now, we will continue. And I will remind you now to please remember to like and also comment and also subscribe if you so desire. It helps out a lot. We shall begin. We're going to play Mr. Ironclad again, our first repeat character of the series. Very exciting for me. I'm going to explain a lot less in this one than I did in the first one. And we'll start by taking a quick look at who our boss is. It is Slime Boss. So we got obtain a random rare card. Next 3 combats 1 HP and 250 gold for 7 max HP. Take a look at our map. So next 3 combats never catches us an elite. Never catches us an elite. No way. It is impossible. Yeah, it is. It is not to be. So that's okay. I kind of want to try 7 max HP for 250 gold here. We could aim for something like this path. Double shop, double elite. I don't hate that. I do kind of like having higher max HP as the Ironclad, but I'm gonna try that, I think. If we get something crazy here, we can go on a path that potentially sees up to 4 elites, which would be pretty nuts. But I think that this is fine. Something like this, right? Obtain a random rare card's kind of fun too, though. And there's a lot of bad rares, but there's not that many bad rares in the Ironclad pool, right? And do I have that Slay the Spire reference sheet open? Let me check real quick. I pulled it up. There's a reference sheet that has a bunch of information about this game. Let me take a quick look, if you don't mind. I'm gonna pull it up and see what the rares are for Ironclad real quick. If you don't mind me taking a moment here. The rares for Ironclad. So Barricade is really bad. Berserk is not the worst. Bludgeon's pretty sick. Brutality's pretty sick. Corruption's kind of cool. Demon Form's okay. Double Tap's good. Exhume is bad, but it becomes better. Feed is crazy. Fiendfire is good. Immolate's good. Impervious is good. Yo, this is really good. I'm gonna take the random rare. Offering's pretty sick. Yeah, that's a sick start. I like that. I'm down with that. All right. Now, with that start, let's change our pathing a little bit, shall we? I'm going to aim for our early 3 combats. I mean, I'm probably just going to go this mid path here, right? I don't think it gets much better. We get 3 combats, one question mark, we take this shop, get a rest, so smith up bash probably, or maybe offering, hit this elite, pretty smooth move up to another fire, take 1 hard pull fight, maybe 2 from the question mark, up to another fire where we can rest, take out another elite if we're good. If we're not good, we take the left path. Pretty solid. I like it. Take it. Jawworm. Uh-oh. It's Jawworm. Get him away from me, Mega Crit. How can this be my defense? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, did I miss? Nah, it was off by one. I didn't actually do the math to see if I could kill him there, because I just basically went, there's no way I can kill him. This is the most iconic hand against a Jawworm who's about to buff himself. 4 defends and a strike against Jawworm who's about to buff himself. Oh, Jawworm. Ah. No. Jawworm, please. Holy shit, I just took like 30 damage there. Jawworm, why? Don't do that to me. Pummel is not great right now. I like taking armaments here and just upgrading it at the next campfire a lot. Heavy Blade is cool, but I think it's bad until you get strength. I'm gonna go armaments. Fucking Jawworm just beat my ass, holy moly. Cultist never whoops my ass. Cultist is a pal. These draws have been pretty tough, I gotta say. Yeah, a little offering here. Yeah, I figured it would give me the kill. It actually guaranteed me the kill. Uppercut's pretty sick, Shrug It Off's pretty sick. Perfected Strike this early isn't the worst, but Uppercut's just a lot better. Shrug It Off is really good as well, however I like solving the offense before the defense, and Uppercut's just really, really good. This event's interesting to me. Remove a card is a very premium thing to get. Like, being able to remove a card here is really strong. I feel like it's probably a little better to transform. I'm going to transform a strike here, I think. There's a case to be made for upgrade here, but I think it's better to just transform a strike into, drumroll, Berserk. Hey, I said Berserk isn't that bad. Berserk's not that bad. You say Berserk or Berserk? It's Berserk, right? I've always said Berserk anyway. This card needs to be upgraded though before it becomes playable. Right now it just makes me take a bunch of damage for free. And it's okay, we don't need to play it right now. Okay, armaments defend here. Take 1. Try to minimize damage income. I wonder if I can get away with not playing offering here. 612. I have to hit. There's one 5 card. There's like, yeah, there's one 5 card draw that stops it, right? If I draw exactly armaments, defend, 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 slimed, I will not get the kill. However, even if I draw that, I just full block him, so it doesn't matter. Don't need the offering there. Ooh, interesting. Burning Pact is cool for card draw. Card draw is pretty solid with offering, a little extra energy. But the exhaust one is also premium, right? Being able to pull out cards in longer combats is really strong. Flex, we took Flex in the last one, and I took it as a, let's see how this is. And Flex was pretty underwhelming. However, in a deck with offering, it does lead to some stronger turns. I think I'm going to avoid Flex this time and see how I feel about it. Or feel about not it, I guess. And then Dropkick is not bad with Uppercut Bash here. I kind of want to try Dropkick. So if you watch my Monster Train stuff, you know I'm the Infinites guy. It's me, I play the Infinites, of course, in Monster Train. Dropkick is one of those Infinite cards. It's fun to try, at least. And I don't know, maybe we can do it. With offering, you gotta thin the deck out a lot. We gotta thin down to like 10 cards, which is the hard part. But you can do like bash one turn, and then the next turn, if you draw your whole deck through like offering up to 10 cards, right? You just drop kick, drop kick, drop kick, drop kick forever. It's really hard to do, and I think that drop kick is also fine to just take as a let's see how it does. A Juggernaut. We took Juggernaut in the last one as a let's see if we pivot this card. Like if I pick Juggernaut, can I pivot into this being my plan? I don't hate doing that again here. Just buy Juggernaut for 76 and buy a removal, and we'll spend 151 here. I don't hate that. The only thing this deck is really missing is AoE, but I don't really like buying Cleave. The Dolly's Mirror here too. Duplicate the drop kick. Oh god. Die instantly to Time Eater. I'm gonna go Juggernaut card removal. I really like Juggernaut as a card. I have not had many circumstances where it lets me down when I commit to it early. I'm going to start removing strikes still. And we're gonna smith up Armaments. Armaments is going to be our long-term plan in the longer combats. Yeah, I can just Berserk for free here. That's pretty sick. Just have 4 energy against Lagavulin. What a great combat. Drop this Juggernaut in here as well. And I think it's fine to bash, right? He doesn't wake up if you break his armor. He wakes up when he takes actual health damage. So hitting him there is free. We get the vulnerability. And then we just open him up because he wakes up this turn always. Don't forget we have Juggernaut now. Alright, Lagavulin, how you feeling today? Feeling good? I'm feeling pretty good. I think it's worth it to pop Dex Pot here. I believe that this potion will be worth a lot. I forgot to dropkick. Pick dropkick to see how it is and then just immediately forget to play it. That's a very me thing to do. There we go. I won't forget to play dropkick this time. Ah, wait a minute. Yeah. This is pretty strong. If we actually get to play Berserk, we do pretty well. Not bad. Put up a pretty solid amount of block. And that's with the Dex potion, to be fair, but still. Pretty strong. Sundial, solid. Dex pretty quick, pretty thin. Go through it pretty fast here. Blood for Blood costs 1 less energy each time you lose HP this combat. I think Blood for Blood is underwhelming. I'm not the biggest Blood for Blood fan, although it does baseline cost 3 with offering. Not great. Fire Breathing beats a few specific enemies. Like if this is sentries, Fire Breathing crushes them. And it does well against Slime Boss as well. Might not be bad to invest 1 into this, but I don't really like giving up that 1 draw. It feels pretty underwhelming usually. In a lot of combats, this is a curse. And then Pommel Strike. It's also here. Pommel Strike's okay. I don't think I want it. Although, when you upgrade this, it's not bad. I'll try Pommel Strike here. It's okay. But I really want to just pick up, like, if they offered me Shrug and every reward from here on, I would be happy. Is where we're at with this run. In my mind. Offering, should get a fat armaments here. No? Probably want to upgrade offering, actually. We can still hit the armaments. Juggernaut. Still fine. Yeah. Probably want to upgrade the offering so I can hit armaments more consistently off of it. 8 and 9 is... There's 8 and... what was half of this? It's 4. They round down. This is 13. 21. Yeah, I can kill him. Not this turn, but next turn I should draw a defend, right? I didn't look, but I figured I would hit a defense card here. Good bronze. Battle Trance is pretty sick as well. I'm saying sick a lot. Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm starting to hate it. I'm gonna try and stop. Battle Trance is a good card. I mentioned this in the last one. I'm gonna try and remember to hover over the relics when there's time where I'm talking about something and not having to play, so you can pause and see what the relics do. Sundial is every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, gain 2 energy. It's good. But Battle Trance should be good. Eternal Feather should also be pretty good here. Free healing, I never dislike. Upgrade a card, very nice. You notice how I didn't say sick there? It's a journey of 1,000 steps, but it starts today with me. We upgrade our powers. Like, making Berserk more playable is very strong. This shop is pretty worthless. Oh, Fossilized Helix. I miss you already. This shop is nothing. The only card that's buyable here is Rage. Rage actually did do pretty well with Juggernaut last time. You know what? I'm okay with buying Rage here. Don't mind it. It's kind of cool. I like the synergy. I'm not sure if it's actually good, but I like it. Next card on the upgrade block is probably Juggernaut. Fine. And I feel good about this Elite, honestly. I don't feel bad about it at all. We are going to end up taking a little extra for this Berserk. First, let's see what's in the Battle Trance, I suppose. Armaments? For sure. This is free. I don't do anything on this turn, but that's okay, I think. Although not doing anything against sentries is a little scary. We had a strong setup there, how I feel. Applies the vulnerable. It does actually apply the vulnerable. They're applied in order on the card text. I should have offering first. I forgot about Rage. My mistake. I missed 6 block there. Yeah, could have played this combat out, or this turn out a lot differently overall. Not a good turn. Don't. I wanted to. My ordering there was like for some reason I thought I should pommel strike first, and by pommel striking first, I put myself into a bad position. Because what happened was I went pommel strike first, but I can apply the weak vulnerable first to get the extra damage through that. And I just went down this incorrect line and ended up taking free damage. Yeah, we're gonna focus down the one that's gonna hit me next turn. Yeah, I could have done a lot more damage on that turn. It was a big mistake. It's not the end of the world. However. And there I should probably draw first as well. Bunch of micro decisions that are incorrect, however, that's okay. Bag of Prep is very nice. Shrug it off, what I tell you. Disarm is also very good. This card's very, very good. Taking 2 strength off of an enemy is good. However, it's not very good against some bosses, like Slime Boss, who just does big hits. Shrug it off, always good here. Bag of Prep is draw 2 additional cards at the start of combat. Ooh. A bit of a spicy starter here. A bit of a spicy one here. They're throwing me 26 damage turn 1. That's not what I like to see, I'll admit it. Definitely not gonna play Berserk. Definitely not feeling like taking my entire health bar here. I'm gonna play Bash, Dropkick, Pommel Strike here. Let me work on the Acid Slime because I think I can kill him here. I can kill him and take a lot off the board here. Get a Rage. I missed the Juggernaut, but all in all, that was a pretty strong first turn. We only took 6 out of that 26, and we took one of them off, which is good. We take that. If I could do that every turn 1, take that. Rug's fine. We missed our setup, like we missed our Juggernaut, but this isn't a combat where you need to worry about your setup, basically. This is a combat where you just need to worry about survival. 6 block versus 8 block. I am taking a big chunk here, but that's okay. I'm gonna lower the damage taken because this combat should be over before. He should net me at some point. My man's just sitting here. He's not throwing out his net. He's just sitting. He's just chilling. He's not gonna throw his net, huh? Just gonna sit there with that net this whole time. 13 and 9 is lethal. Good. Not a clean combat, but good enough. Dark Embrace is a wrong pick, I think, here. So with Juggernaut, I would like to combo it with Exhaust synergies. Comboing it with Feel No Pain whenever you exhaust a card, gain 4 block is a very strong choice. However, Dark Embrace, picking this before having Exhaust synergies is a really bad idea. Clothesline we don't need because we have the cooler Clothesline, Uppercut, and then Armaments we already have one, so I will skip. Do I respect Slime Boss? Do I respect Slime Boss? I think I respect Slime Boss. This is a run that feels like it could be very strong, and I don't want to die disrespecting Slime Boss here, basically. Yeah, we're gonna have a good turn 1. Yeah, we're gonna have a good turn 1 here. We just upgrade a bunch of cards, we get the Juggernaut down. I probably didn't need to respect Slime Boss. However, I don't necessarily think it's wrong to pay Slime Boss a little heed here. Battle Trance probably not gonna shrug. Yeah. 7. So Slime Boss, his big thing is he splits. When he reaches half health, he splits. That's all you gotta think about. And put him to as close to 75 as we can, which is 77 is pretty good. And now we just pump as much damage into him here as possible, which is gonna be a pretty decent amount of damage here. I definitely did not need to respect Slime Boss. I could have not rested here. However, I don't think it was wrong to err on the side of caution, because this is a combat that can go against you pretty easily as well. Should have killed the green slime, not the gray slime there, but this combat is over. Yeah, maybe... It's hard to say, right? Basically, is my take on it. I could have seen a very bad draw that put us in a dead position there. I'm gonna actually end my turn here. I'm gonna try and get that sundial queued up. I can't. Okay. But yeah, I don't think it's wrong to err on the side of caution. We don't have outs if I just draw really dead and just have to take that 30, right? I think he puts 38 on the board. So we set up very fast. Like with offering, with battle trance, we have a lot of draw to hit a very specific card very quickly. We could make our plan demon form. We could move into a demon form based plan here, and it would not be the worst. I don't think. I'm gonna have to get more water after this one. I'm almost out. Not like from the store. I don't have to like go out and get water. I just have to go refill my water bottle. Anyway. The offering plus the battle trance plus the shrug and the pommel strike. Like, it's not crazy to see demon form on a turn where we're going to have 5 energy anyway from offering. It clashes because our win condition right now is already set with Juggernaut becoming a big plan here. So I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure if there's room for demon form here when I have Juggernaut. This is one of those things that I kind of have to just learn, I guess. I think I'm going to try it. However, it floods the deck with a lot of clunky high-cost cards where we could just draw a really bad turn and lose. I'm going to give it a shot, though. Alright, I was going to say we want to take energy here. There is no energy. I don't know about you guys, so I'm going to tell you, I don't know about you. I'm a really big fan of Astrolabe, though. Blackstar is cool and all, double elites or double relics from elites is neat, but I really like, it's hard to clear strikes out of your deck, and I really like being able to just clear strikes off of this. In hindsight, though, the demon form might have been a mistake now that I start to look at this and be like, oh yeah, we don't actually have that many attacks if I clear these strikes. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna clear them all. Oh, these are all really good. Shockwave, very strong. Sword Boomerang, great with demon form. Impervious, extremely good. Really, really good Astrolabe. Very happy with that. Bronze Automaton is scary, I will admit. We got 131 gold here. I can delay my elites to a later portion, right? We can go on this path. We go through a bunch of events. But there's not a lot of fires. I kind of like this one here. We hit a shop. It's not super good, but it's okay. We get to go fire, elite fire, treasure, and then maybe another elite. Maybe not. There's no second half campfire in this area, though. Having no fires for the last, like, 5 rounds is pretty scary. Take a look at the right side here as well. This is the worst. We go into the flame elite here, which is scary, but... could do something like this, maybe? No, that's terrible. I don't like that at all. It'd be like fire, elite, fire, and then another elite, and then we're going into a pretty tedious, not tedious, tenuous path, I guess. I think I like the left path the most, where we go fire, elite, fire, and then we just power through here. If we're weak, we go on this path. If we're middle of the road, we go here, and if we're crazy strong, we go here. I think so. Birds. Hey, where were you on my last run, birds? What the heck? Bullshit, birds. Okay, offering first. Not gonna go for the demon form here. I shouldn't need it against the birds. Much better to just go Juggernaut, because Juggernaut bypasses the birds' damage resistance. They don't take half damage from things like Juggernaut. And I threw the uppercut out there to put the weakness onto this bird, so he just does 0. Now we hopefully can put together something that finishes this one out. We're gonna take a pretty big hit here. What is this? It's 12, 22. I can block potion. My philosophy with block potion, this is a really easy potion for me to use. Whenever it's worth 20 block, the card is worth it, or the potion is worth it rather. And right there it's worth 20 block, right? Or not 20, sorry. Whenever it's worth 12 block, because you never get more value out of block potion than 12 block. It's not possible. It just blocks 12. That's the whole potion. I should have maybe pommel struck first. Oh, why I sword boomerang there? That one was just me not thinking too closely. Thinking too hard, I should say. Now we did have a Thorns Potion, and a Thorns Potion does free win this combat, but with the Shockwave on the field, I didn't feel like we would need it. I think I was correct. Really want to get to 2 energy on this one, though. If we survive Bronze Automaton and have 2 energy, I think this deck starts to look pretty winning. Defend, Impervious should kill 2 of them. I think it has to kill 2 of them if I play this. Yeah, fine. Good. Solid. Good enough, right? We use a potion, we get out of that combat, I'm down with that. Impervious Body Slam's a cool combo, however, you have to draw those cards together. Not super good. Heavy Blade is an okay finisher with Demon Form, however, I'm not going to take it. Because it lowers the density of defensive cards in this deck, which is all we really care about, is how well we defend with Demon Form. Having we only need like 1 or 2 cards that do damage. Sword Boomerang is a better finisher, basically. Deal 14 damage, strength affects this card 3 times is cool. This card has essentially deal 3 damage, strength affects this card 4 times against single target. Against multi-target, it's a little more complex, but I'm happy with this. Remove a card. Ah, that's really interesting, actually. Since we've cleared all the strikes, like upgrading these defense isn't that good. What's not doing well in this deck? All of these cards are doing reasonably well here, I feel. Even Dropkick is doing pretty well with Rage. Maybe it's time for me to pull Rage out of this. Like, upgrading the defense doesn't feel great, but removing the defense doesn't feel great either. I think I can get rid of Rage, right? In this deck where it's like 1 to 2, it's not worth that much, basically. At most, this is typically going to be worth 6 block, which is, 2 instances of 3 block comboed with Juggernaut is 14 damage. However, more often than not, it's just going to be a single use, in which case it's worse, right? I think it's fine to remove. It's underperforming at this point. Sorry, buddy. Time for you to go. This is a combat where I could go Demon Form. Let's play... Offering isn't Battle Trance. Oh, sorry, I need my desk there. It's changing how I'm sitting. I'm actually going to change how I sit entirely. Give me one moment here. Try not to bump the desk anymore. I'm gonna pop Offering. This isn't Battle Train. I can play that first. It is okay. If I play Juggernaut, Shrug, Defend, I take 3 damage and push a lot. Yeah, okay. I'm done moving now. I'm sorry. My chair got stuck and then I bumped the desk one more time. It's over. I'm done moving. Don't worry. It's over. I play Juggernaut, Shrug, Defend here. You push 7 damage. I guess I may as well Battle Trance here. There's no reason not to. Is there a reason not? I think there is a reason not to, which is I don't want to hit cards like Berserk or Shockwave that turn. I want to hit those cards on a different turn. It's going to be a tough combat. Belt Parasite does give us a bit of a run for our money here. So much so that maybe I was right to... What is this? This is worth 6 damage. I take 6 for this energy. I don't think I should. I think that I just don't play it, and maybe I don't need it. Or I wait for an Impervious turn to play it, or I throw the Shockwave at him, something like that, right? Here. Armaments? Armaments is 3. Shockwave... If I'm Impervious blocks this, but I don't think I need to. I think it's better to get the Shockwave going. I'll take a little bit of damage for this. Oh yeah, I can't. Right? Can't draw. I take a little damage for this. However, it's another 6. We can survive 6 damage here and there to set ourselves up for the rest of the combat with a winning. We're in a winning position at this point. Especially now that I get this out, I get the energy. Now we're in a pretty strong spot. And we shouldn't get hit anymore in this combat as far as I'm concerned. Fun fact, you can... Did you know, if you remove all this plated armor from Shelled Parasite, he actually gets stunned. I've only ever done it once in my entire life playing this game. It was in a run where I was playing nothing but nothing but shivs, and they were all unupgraded with no shuriken, no kunai, and I just had to kill him over the course of like 5 turns with a ton of shivs. It was a nightmare. But I did actually end up breaking his armor, and a lot of people went, what the fuck, how did I never know that? And I went, yeah, why would you know that? The guy has 14 plated armor and 74 health. You have to do 14 instances of damage and not do 74. That's pretty hard to do. So in this one, Headbutt's not bad, right? Being able to pick one of the cards, like being able to play Demon Form on a different turn is pretty solid. I think the flexibility of Headbutt makes it worth it. Warcry is just not great. It's -1. It's the same problem that Prepared has, but also maybe Prepared's not that bad. But like, there's no real reason to take this card, I don't think. And then Blood for Blood is like, whatever. I think I like this path more, right? In the circumstance where you always have to fight a combat, it's better to get a little more money first, I feel like. We're not in a dire strait here. Not a dire spot, I should say. Shockwave these boys and then just throw a pommel at them. Drop kick. Unfortunate. We picked up a blood potion here as well. Heal for 20%. I'll probably just hold on to this until I see another potion. Most likely. What's a demon form here? I haven't played demon form yet. Don't think I need to though. Juggernaut's putting in the work right now. Although this is a tough combat for this deck to face. We're gonna end up missing a lot of draws. Combat is a little scary. We get through it though here. Through the worst of it. Play the vulnerability, right? I'm just gonna drop Impervious on myself here. And that's... And I will actually play Defend and then Headbutt. Fine. Card's okay to draw. The days are now mixed in, so it's okay. Drop kick. Whoa. Game gave me a little bit. Another little freeze there. Alright, you doing alright, Slay the Spire? 8 block. It's okay to play Demon Form and push, I think. But also it might be better just to pommel. Awkward. I'm gonna double defend here. I'm gonna keep holding out on the Demon Form. Demon Form's not a card that I feel like we need in these hallway fights. Demon Form's a card that we need in the longer fights. It's something for the boss. It's something for like Giant Head, right? Combats that are gonna go for a very long time and we need to scale up very high. It also gets better if we get to 4 energy. Don't forget. 1 more armaments, it's worth it. Yeah, we're close to killing him off here. I wonder if it would have been better to Demon Form on this one. Tough one to say. 14 plus 7. We're close. We should lethal him here. I'd be surprised if we don't. Yeah. Alright. Well, our health is staying about the same. Dropkick is a free play. However, since I removed the rage, dropkick got worse. We're not going towards an infinite here. I am sorry. But they're hard to do. Feel no pain. There it is. Does it make sense? You feel no pain here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 exhaust. I don't know. I'm gonna take it. You kind of want to take Shrug It Off. I'm gonna probably buy a card removal as well. Probably just burn. What card's bad here? What card is bad here? I guess I start burning Defense, right? This card isn't great. Bash. Bash is kind of bad here too. Kind of clunky. Rarely do I want to draw this, right? We have Uppercut, which is better than it, and Shockwave, which does the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna remove Bash. Or do I go Shrug It Off, Feel No Pain? I think I'm trying to take a more aggressive removal line, where we try to turn our deck into something that just draws a bunch of good cards. So, Feel No Pain is another one of those long terms. I don't think I take Feel No Pain because I'm going towards a Demon Form. I'm just going to use Juggernaut to pick off hallway combats with blocks, and then we're going to use Demon Form and blocks. Yeah, so I'm going to go Shrug. And I think that that's fine. Don't even have to rest. We can smith here. We're getting into like the nitty gritty of what's worth smithing. I'm gonna smith Demon Form. So the worst combat here is probably Slavers. Book shouldn't be the worst. We have a lot of weakness, which gives Book trouble. And I held this Liquid Thorns for a while. I'm going to pop it now. Book does a lot of multi-striking. He doesn't like Liquid Thorns. What's in here? Berserk. What a bad turn to hit Berserk. Throw a Shockwave at him. 18. 24, he'll go up by 12 to 36, reduced by 25%, so it's down. He'll do 27. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it there. Just try to not get killed by Mr. Book. Start with offering here. I believe we're due for you an armament. With juggernaut armaments. Dropkick becomes free. This is only 15 damage, which is much. We get the sundial trigger there as well. Shrug's a good card to draw next turn. It's going to be 20 damage next turn. Oh shit, it's fine. Alright, 20 damage here, of course. Go shrug, go shrug, go dropkick, no, not to. Armaments in here as well. The more we full block him, the better off we are. The longer this goes, the better off we are. This deck feels like a silent deck to me. This does not feel like a run of Ironclad. I'm just weakening and then playing a bunch of block. This is a silent deck. Ironclad, you're not the silent. What are you doing? He's doing his silent cosplay. Held the impervious for this long. We have to set up the lethal next turn. Pretty important too. Ironically, I wish I had the bash because I can't headbutt back uppercut because it's in my hand. How awkward. We have what? We have 8 plus 18. This is easy. Never mind. We always kill him off of this. Actually, I should have hit up headbutt there. Oh yeah, he also just kills himself. What am I even worried about? Cool. Bottled lightning. Another demon form is not good. We don't need anything here. Reckless charge, don't talk to me about it. Sword boomerang, see the discussion on the other card. What was the other card? Heavy blade. Bottled lightning goes on offering here for sure. Starting every combat with offering is really cool. Gonna go ahead and upgrade it so that we can hit our powers more consistently with it. Self-forming clay. You know, everyone's feeling pretty strong. I think it might be worth it to take a run at the heart here. I don't like self-forming clay that much, although, I'll take it. I may take a run at the heart on this one though. I feel really strong with that. I might go. I'm gonna charge headlong. We feel very strong about this because of the offering turn 1 now. Gonna probably go juggernaut. We want to play a card before we play offering because offering draws 5 now. Don't forget. Shockwave Impervious would be a nice one here. However, I cannot... Is there anything I can draw for energy? There is not. We got 34 coming at us here. I think Armament's Impervious is probably the way to go here. Although Shockwave is a big chunk of damage off the table as well. But, so the reason that this is going to be better, I'm going to play Armament's Shockwave here. It's going to be better to do this because the Shockwave is going to take more damage off the table for the rest of the combat. Battle Trance? Battle Trance isn't a bad idea here. We want to get back to these cards. I don't really care about these cards that much. I'm down with that. Yeah, so we take some damage here for sure. But this is going to take a lot of damage off the table on this thing. Okay. It does a good amount of work here. I can hand choose a card here. This is 9 damage coming at me. So I can headbutt, defend, and choose a card. What do I want to play next turn? Battle Trance is never wrong. Double defend. Never bad to play Battle Trance. It's just 3 more cards always. We did take Vulnerable here. I guess it's 4 more cards here actually. From this position, by the way, I think it's correct to Berserk, because this combat should be over in 2 turns. Like, we should be in a position where we will not get hit again after 2 turns, so it's cool to Berserk here. So, should have played Pommel Strike first. That's a misstep. What was this? It's 13, 13, so we kill you. It's wrong to Berserk. Probably is wrong to Berserk. Take another Battle Trance. Again, doesn't ever feel that bad. Should I? Should I? I don't think I should. I don't think I need to, is more the way I should put it. I don't think there's a good reason to here. We should, from here, just push to kill in the next 2 turns. Doing things like this. I'm not even doing the math. I'm just going to put up the blocks. Might be wrong. Maybe I should have just popped this guy with uppercut. But, you know. Again, maybe I should just pop an uppercut here. See where the defend takes us. That's good. I could Impervious to try and save 3. Do I want to Greed? He's dropping, or he's losing his vulnerability and his weak next turn, and the half of the deck is wounds. It's very possible that this Impervious ends up being a very wrong decision, and I take a lot of damage for that. Would have been fine. Acceptable. Lantern, Bag of Prep. Dude, our turn 1 is insane. Our turn 1 is so insane. This deck does not have any problem taking more shrugs. I'm not going to Desecrate. I do not want curses in this deck. We draw so many cards. It's Book again. Hello again, Book. We meet again, Mr. Stabbing. So on our turn 1, we're going to play Juggernaut. And then we're going to play Offering. See what we hit here. Shockwave's a good hit. Happy with that. I think I just play the Shockwave. Did I hit Armaments here? I didn't hit Armaments here. I think I continue my digging until I hit this card. I'll draw 2 more with Battle Trance and then play off Armaments. Well, this is an interesting one. I think it's better to Shrug. Shrug Battle Trance, drop the Armaments. And I actually like Berserk here. You'll get, so it's 7 base. Right? Is it 7 base? It's 7 base for Book. He'll go, so it's 14, increased by 50% up to 21, then 25% and down. She'll take off, I think, 5, so we'll do 16. I'll take 3 for this. Oh no, I'll take 1 for this because the game rounds down, actually. Very nice. I thought the 20, it goes up to, yeah, okay. Sure. The game rounds in my favor here. Very nice of it. Thank you, Slay the Spire. I do, you know, one day I'm going to play Demon Form, and it's going to be over for these hoes. But these combats don't really need me to play Demon Form. I think that I'm going to really care about this Demon Form in the boss combats, though. I think that's where it's going to really shine. Upgraded Shrug. Never feels bad to play that. I'll play Impervious here. This combat is actually going to be longer than I expect it to be. It's going to be a few more rounds. It's not a bad idea to just play the Demon Form. Hold on to the Impervious in case the weakness wears off and he pushes a lot of damage at me. In case he tries to be mean. Took 5 damage to play Demon Form. Let's see if it feels like Demon Form saves me 5. 28, 24, 22. 28, 24, 22? Yeah, that's enough. I don't know if I would have killed him without the Demon Form. Doesn't really matter. Tiny chest. Not super good here. True Grit. Very nice. I'm going to now drink the blood potion, just heal our 15. Grab Essence of Steel there. Oh god, Triple Cultist. So the best part about Triple Cultist here for us is that A, they take a turn off for Berserk, and B, our turn 1 is insane, and their turn 1 is not very good. This whole deck is just defense, huh? Just all defense cards. How about it? Go ahead and play the True Grit here. Get the defend. And Battle Trance. No Juggernaut, huh? Interesting. Can play, I mean, Armaments is such high value here, even though it's not super good. Go Demon Form. This looks a little scary. I will say it. That's not a great look. We don't have good AoE here. And we didn't hit our Juggernaut. It's a little concerning. Hit him with a Shockwave. Shockwave Juggernaut will take 1 + 8. I think I need to play this. I need to play this. No, we have the demon form out. I should just wait. Just try and survive. Yeah, take drop kick next turn. We're gonna be okay. I took 1 here. But we're gonna try and push damage into the cultists and not try to super min-max, because the cultists, they don't like it when you super min-max. They actually they get very angry. I'll throw the sword boomerang at him here. Yeah, okay. Even just 6 strength is a lot. It's enough to push us into a winning position here. I missed 7 damage, but, you know, shouldn't be that big of a deal. Great combat for demon form here. Thanks, demon form. I'm actually going to delay this kill. I'm going to push towards... I played Juggernaut. That's right. I'm a fool. My mistake. Was gonna try to push towards Sundial being more ready. I should talk about each of these cards real quick. I have that tendency from streaming to just finish a thought after processing these cards. Clothesline, we already have the better Clothesline. We have 2 of the better Clothesline. Thunderclap, we don't have AoE. Thunderclap wouldn't be the worst. However, I don't love it. It's not great AoE, right? And Flex, 2 strength is like a drop in the bucket. Centennial Puzzle, God, we draw so much on turn 1. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna rest here. With the armaments, I don't think I need to even take the risk of smithing here. Our turn 1 is just out of control at this point. Like, I have to play... Probably have to play Sword Boomerang just to get it out of the hand here, because this card draws me 8. So I actually never make use of Centennial Puzzle, so maybe it was wrong to even take it. I wonder. I'll take armaments on this, and then I'm gonna battle transfer 2, try and see if I hit Demon Form in 2. Berserk is good here. And I'll just guarantee Demon Form next turn. Yeah, fine. Throw Uppercut at him to take off 2 Artifact. It's a little scary, but it's not that scary. I'll admit. I'm not that afraid here. I think it's actually going to be wrong to battle trance. We're just going to go ahead and demon form a True Grit. Although these cards are going to get stolen from me. If I battle trance, they'll steal Impervious. Having these guys steal Impervious from me can actually be a big benefit. I can guarantee Impervious on the turn that he's going to kill me. I'm just going to True Grit. We're going to thin the deck. I think it's fine. We have the demon form in play. I don't care if they steal these cards. It's okay. The Shockwave steal maybe even helps. Juggernaut, you know, I do like my Juggernaut, but you know, it is what it is. You have Juggernaut, you have Shockwave. I'm gonna want to get that Shockwave back first, I think. I think I care about Shockwave a little more. Big Pommel Strike. Berserk is putting in some work on this run for sure. Like, it's really doing great things for us. I think if we go to 5 energy, this run gets pretty out of control for me. Almost strike first. Yeah. Okay. Now we can battle trance. Not guaranteed that I play this shrug. Yeah, playing this shrug would have been wrong. 12 times 2. I do kind of want to push this uppercut here, so when I get Shockwave back, I can Shockwave him. However, probably not worth it. Probably better just to block here. Is it? I'm gonna play Sword Boomerang. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Yeah. What more can I say? That's strange. I'll play Shrug here. Put up 22, I think. Supplies, yeah, because I only get the vulnerable and I want the weak. We'll play a Shrug. That's fine with me. Man, imagine if there was a demon form but for dexterity scaling. How crazy would that be as a card? Like, that card would probably be one of the most broken cards in the game. Is the whole deck upgraded? Yeah, this is the last card. Cool. You like to see it. And I will uppercut here. It is a bad look here, I gotta say. We're about to get hyper beamed, and I can't pull Impervious. Don't like to see it. It is a 58. I guess I can pull Impervious, actually. It's not even that hard to hit Impervious here. So Shrug Shrug Battle Trance gives me... I think I'm going to play Battle Trance instead of playing Shrug Shrug. Well, no, I can play Shrug Shrug. I can always play this Shrug. And then I play Battle Trance. And then if I hit Impervious, I play it. If I don't, I play Shockwave. Yeah, I play Shockwave here, right? Although maybe it's actually better just to play... So Shockwave does 25% off of 58. That is going to be, if we cut 58 into 4s, that's roughly 15. Like 14 and a half. Which is going to be rounded, I'm pretty sure it rounds down. So it's going to be 14 off. So he'll hit for 44. Is that right? 44 plus 8. Where this takes off 8 plus 11. This takes off 19. I think it's better to Pommel Shrug here. I don't know, it might even, actually it's probably the most block is True Grit Shrug. True Grit Shrug might be the best play here. Try that. I've waited all this time, it's been a while. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out. I should have played it sooner, sure, but it's fine. I'm not super worried about it. I will now uppercut, headbutt, and headbutt into Battle Trance. Doesn't matter. Don't want to draw Battle Trance there, but you know. Gonna double shrug. He does threaten a lot of damage per round, but I'm getting pretty close to threatening a lot of damage per round as well. I mean, I do threaten a lot of damage per round. Might actually be lethal. It's 124 and 42. It's not quite enough, but pretty solid. And we won't even take damage here. I could headbutt, and then I think we set ourselves up to kill next turn. Yeah, wait, so I can guarantee the kill next turn if I headbutt. I think it's better to not, because he takes next turn off. He takes next turn off, so there's no reason to, basically. There's no reason for me to. I have all the time in the world here. And by all the time in the world, I mean I have one turn, but, you know, doesn't matter that much. Acceptable. And this is what Demon Form's for. Juggernaut's for getting us here. Demon Form's for cleaning house here. Yeah, alright. Solid. Like that was I think that the reason that combat felt very good, and it felt very good because there was never a point in that fight where I went, oh, we're close to dying here, like this is a little scary. We took some damage from the Hyper Beam, but like, we crushed it overall. You don't need a second one of either of these cards. Exhume. Now you're talking. Exhuming Impervious is huge value. Getting a second Impervious out is sick. Exhuming Offering too. I'm gonna take that. I can take Fusion Hammer for sure here. Fusion Hammer is really, really good. Really, really, really good. I don't need to upgrade anything because we have armaments upgraded and half this deck is already upgraded. That's insane. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yo, I feel pretty good about this one. Let's see if I can not die to my overconfidence now. You know what they say about overconfidence. I'm gonna put us on a path that has the chance of seeing the heart here. I think this run could do it. So we're gonna go like this, I think. This is probably the best path anyway. Up, and we'll take this Flame Elite. If I'm weak after this Elite, we'll just pass it, and we'll just go for the win. I'm good with that. You good with that? Yeah? Alright, cool. Let's do it then, shall we? So we get, our turn 1 changes a lot now that we have 5 energy. And it also changes based on the draws, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and True Grit this card. I'm going to go ahead and play out the Uppercut. And then I'm going to Offering, and we'll draw 7, which is value. Drop kick you. Gonna need to play Juggernaut to kill the Spike Boy. I'm fine with that. And I'll see what the Battle Trance holds. It's a Shockwave. Shockwave's a good one. We just play it and call that a turn. It's not the most, like, it's a strong setup turn, basically. Very strong setup turn. Put ourselves into a pretty good position here. To just kinda cruise on out of here now. Never gonna play Sword Boomerang. Like the Battle Trance. Because every instance of Sword Boomerang hitting here makes me take 9. We can pretty easily rush through this, I imagine. Then Berserk up to 5 energy as well. Interesting that I drew this way. All the days stack up at the bottom there and just made me basically pass that turn if I didn't do the Battle Trance. Battle Trance is putting in some work though. With Headbutt, Headbutt was a really strong pick. Gotta say. It's really, like, being able to headbutt an upgraded Battle Trance and just see, like, 9 cards in a turn is really, really powerful. It feels to me. Okay, the demon form just to flex. He's just armoring up. I'm just armoring up. I can avoid killing him. I'd like to not kill him right now, but once he attacks, I'm going to have to. I'd like to cycle the deck one more time at least so that I can get this sundial back up a little bit more. Maybe I can get it one more time, who knows. Unlikely. Yeah, that's fine. We get one more on the sundial than I would have otherwise. We take that. Metallicize. I think Metallicize isn't the worst here. The problem is that there's already so much for me to set up, and this card adds a little more for what? Like, we don't need this, right? We don't need Metallicize. Havoc, no exhaust synergies for this one, and Flex Plus. Nah. Solid. Okay, what's next? 3 Darkling. The big thing that this deck is lacking in is AoE. We're just kind of brute forcing through AoE right now. Gonna clear a little hand space before I go in on the offering here, just so we draw into as many more cards as we can see here. Solid. We'll go... I'll go True Grit here onto a Defend. And then I'll go Battle Trance. Berserk. Berserk's fine. Doesn't hurt us. Armaments is solid here. I think it's good to just push damage however we can now. Fine. Don't need to do anything else there. That's good enough. Yeah, this deck wouldn't hate picking up like a Whirlwind or an Immolate. Something to do a little AoE for me here would be nice. We're gonna take a bit of damage here. Not the greatest draw of my life, but it happens this way from time to time. We survive. I'm okay with actually popping the regen potion off of this. I think it's about... I don't know exactly when, but your chances of getting a potion increase as you go through the floors and fight more combats. So it feels like we're roughly due for a potion, is how I'm going to put it. Yeah, I might be wrong. Entirely possible. But it feels that way. I'm going to armaments here so I hit the Battle Trance with it. And yeah. The Juggernaut. Juggernaut's a card. It's one of the cards that I feel like never lets me down. Like, there's not many cards that I feel this way about. But when I build a deck and I go, yeah, and I'm going to take Juggernaut. Juggernaut never lets me down. 17, we're taking 20. I can't not take 20 here, so I may as well play Demon Form. I'm okay with getting rid of Uppercut here. I've never had a run where I pick Juggernaut, and then I go, man, Juggernaut really didn't do much for me here. Because I can, like, especially when we get it as early as we did, I can just plan around it, as I did here. And just build and plan for the Juggernaut play. Take that. I'm not gonna mess around with Darklings there. They scare me. Now I'm complaining about the AoE. There is a cleave here. We don't need more card draw. Dual wield... I mean, dual wielding Berserk could be kind of funny, but mostly terrible. I don't like dual wield that much here. Cleave is probably the best. If I'm gonna pick anything. Am I gonna pick anything? I think we're okay without AoE. Honestly. The only combat that's really scary is Reptomancer. How much am I gonna respect Reptomancer? Am I gonna respect her enough to pick up Cleave? That's a great question. I'm gonna respect Reptomancer enough that I'll pick a Cleave here. Ooh, We're about to go to a shop. We could take this. The big problem with two normalities is I can't remove them both in time. Yeah, I can't remove both normalities in time. I'll hit this elite with a normality in the deck, and as soon as we hit a normality, our turn 1 dies. So this is wrong. Upgrade all cards no longer heal is terrible. We're gonna take a boss for a rare relic. Hello, slime boss. This is gonna be slime boss. I'm sorry. I'm gonna clear a little space in the hand. Go ahead and offering. Juggernaut, Berserk. I mean, we crushed Slime Boss with this deck before now. How is it gonna go now, Slime Boss? It's not gonna be pretty, my man. Do I want to Battle Trance here? I think I do not. Fine. We play Demon Form when we draw it. Yeah, Slime Boss might get a good hit in here. Our next draw? Yeah, Slime Boss has a good hit going here. Okay, I fucked up, but I can fix it. I should have played Impervious. However, I'm going to use this elixir because it's not like... Elixir is not a high value potion to me. I'm fine with just using it like this, so we can pull back Impervious here. And I want a Shockwave, yeah. Could have been a little cleaner. I could have got out of this without using the elixir, but the elixir's not that. Oh no, I lost elixir. The game's over. Oh no. Elixir, no. It's not that good. The music here is pretty intense, I gotta say. Yeah, this is definitely with the most damage here. 15 split. Solid. Take it. It's just over. I could have tried to farm Sundial a little more, I guess. Tori? Solid. Good. You like to see it? Yeah. Occasionally, if I miss my block just a bit, Tori will catch me. Don't need any of this. We're good on attacks. I think we have a pretty solid plan here now. Bag of Marbles. Dude, our turn 1 gets even better. That's crazy. Yeah, we got 394 here. Preserved Insect lets me go on a... I'm going... in on elites here. I'm down with Preserved Insect. I'm down with a Preserved Insect take here. It's good. We're about to fight some pretty scary elites. This can make a big difference, and we have the money for it. I don't like taking unupgraded True Grit here, because I have to hit it. I'm going to remove a Defend from this. I don't like taking the unupgraded True Grit. I should have talked through all of these, I'm sorry. So Feed's too late. Perfected Strike, you know, it's just a lot. I've said no to 4 of these cards a lot of times. So, you know, kind of for the sake of expedience here. The only one to talk about is True Grit. I can't upgrade it, so I don't love it. I have Armaments, but having to hit it with Armaments is bad. And if you don't hit it in time, it gets kind of scary. The other things here, Strange Spoon. Weird. Sometimes you get to play Impervious 3 times in a combat. Sometimes you get to play it once. Strawberry. Nah, I don't need it. I shouldn't need it anyway. Potions here? Skill Potion's not bad, actually. Is there another shop on this floor? I'll take the Skill Potion. Fine with that. Let's do it. Reptomancer. I took Cleave specifically to respect you, Reptomancer. Please don't kill me. Yeah, we should crush her here. It's a pretty tough start for Reptomancer. And pop our offering. She's not going to have a lot of like time to spawn goons on me here because I'm just going to keep wiping them. It feels like is going to be how this goes. I should have uppercut first. Oh well. Guess I'll still draw. Battle Trance, I'll still draw. Demon Form? Yeah, alright. Maybe I shouldn't have drawn this much. Maybe it was wrong. Potential. I will True Grit away 1. That's an okay turn 1. She should summon more knives here. Yeah, good. Juggernaut's here. We'll play the bat or the shrug. But note that the knives that she spawns with get the 25% health reduction. The knives that she summons from here on will not. An interesting little tidbit about Miss Reptomancer here. I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm scared. I'm a little scared. Reptomancer, if you leave these knives up, The next turn is a very large amount of damage. I've done the numbers a few times. She pushes 100 next turn. We're gonna go ahead and throw this shockwave out here. And we're gonna still, I'm still respecting you, Reptomancer. I'm taking the 1 here, it's okay. Okay, we're fine. Everyone calm yourselves down. We're gonna play Shrug, we're probably gonna play Impervious. It's 36 plus 18 is 54? 79 damage here. We're going to take some of this off of the board. Sword Boomerang's wrong, it's probably just Impervious Uppercut. Although, okay, if I throw Impervious at it, 7 goes. So, if I Sword Boomerang, okay. 54, let's make sure those numbers are correct. Actually, this is enough damage for me to pull out the calculator. Let me just do the calculation here. 18. Oops, I hit the button to switch to my streaming scene there. Oh, that's the 8, of course. The 8 takes us to the streaming scene. Sorry about that. Momentary black screen, I hope you'll forgive me. 79 damage. If I play Uppercut, I take 18 off the board. Minus 18 is 61. We'll be taking a cool... Yeah, I'm just gonna play Uppercut. I was thinking about trying a play where I go Sword Boomerang Defend to try and trigger a Berserk, or not Berserk, a Juggernaut hit to kill one of these. We're gonna play it cool. Theoretically, these 2 cards could have led to higher damage, or could have led to us taking 0, basically, if everything went well. However, unlikely. I would give you a very strong unlikely there. I can guarantee a draw, but there's no draw to guarantee. Drug. Good. I can do this, actually. That's good. I will play Armament. I'll just play this out. I play all of these, I think. 25 and 12 times 2 is 20. It's fine to just do this. I'll play Offering here, actually. I was going to play Impervious, but let's play the Offering. It's fine. Probably pushes us closer to a win here. Really? Really? Alright. Guess it would have been better to play the Impervious. I took another 6 damage for that, which isn't necessarily worth it. Not always worth it to play Offering, in my opinion. I don't like taking that damage all the time. I took this Cleave to respect Reptomancer, and it was fucking worthless here. It's crazy how worthless it was. But putting up this, like, going that many rounds with Reptomancer and not dying is a great sign. And we get rewarded with the best relic in the game. The Boot. Thanks, Boot. Snake Oil's fine. I'll pop this heal potion for it. Barricade. Put up so much block, it's almost not bad to take Barricade, but nah, not today. Well, that's right, I can't Smith here. I guess I'll recall. Sure. I'll take this Flame Elite. As long as it's not like head plus HP, it's probably okay. Head plus Metallicize, that's no problem. This is not scary whatsoever to me. I feel minimal fear right now. On the fear rating, that Reptomancer combat was hired on my rating of things to be afraid of today. We probably play... I want to give myself I can give myself 2 draws here, basically, to hit Demon Form. I'll do it. Hey, sick. Alright, we should win this. No problem. I said sick again. I'm sorry. I hope you understand. I'm just very sick right now. What's wrong with me? Why are you watching this still? It's been an hour. You still with me? Comment a I'm still with you if you're still with me. Don't comment an I'm still with you. Just like vaguely reference me saying are you still with me here, and then I will not recognize it because it's been probably a week, and I'll just go, huh, thanks for the comment, my man. And I'll go, wonder what that was about. Sorry, we've been slogging through these combats. My mental fortitude is starting to break down. It's been a lot. I gotta tell you, it has been a lot. I hope you're still with me. However, oh baby, we're in the 19th hour. 2 hours of extremely analytical Slay the Spire, where I just sit here and talk to nothing. I can feel the mental is breaking apart in my skull. I can impervious the next 2 turns. This is fine. Don't play Shrug. Maybe play Shrug? Just play Uppercut, Headbutt here. It's fine. We push damage. We kill in 2 turns, probably. We got the Demon Form taking us up in the Strength. He's vulnerable. We're pretty close to it here. I will do... The best way to go about this is this, into a drop kick, into another boomerang. Boy Ornithopter. Cool. Ghostly Armor Plus. A very interesting card for you to show me at this time. Is there any reason for me to not take more block? Like, we have like a pretty good ratio going here, it feels like. But the card is very low impact. Like, if it's bad, I just don't play it 1 round and it disappears. And it's 13 block. That's better than upgraded Shrug. Take that. No, we're going to the heart, boys. If we win this combat, we're going... Like, if we beat these 2 bosses, we're going to the heart. Not a sure thing by any means, but I feel like it's possible. You can look at it as we just replace that defend with ghostly armor. Oh, Nemesis. Nemesis, not very afraid of, I will admit. Play Shockwave. Probably play Sword Boomerang here. Yo, the boot, that's right. The Nemesis, he puts up intangibility every other turn. He can't use that because of the boot. You fool. Why would you face me? You absolute moron. I have your kryptonite. Why would you walk in here? Knowing I am here with your greatest fear, you would still foolishly charge forward? Nemesis? Oh god, I see why you would charge forward. It was not so foolish. That's a 33. Hey, take it easy. Just see that? Look at that. I took a moment to look at what I was going to draw to see if it was more beneficial for me to armaments first. Look at that. I'm a genius. I'm learning. I can Berserk here. Sick. Berserk's doing... Dude, Berserk is crazy good on this run. I thought I already felt pretty good about Berserk, but like, oh my goodness, having 5 hour energy is sick. It's so nice. I'm not gonna Demon Form because this combat should be over before Demon Form matters. 5 times 3 is free money. The only thing I don't like about Nemesis is how he's kind of a coin flip. After that Scream attack that he just did, it was basically a 50-50 for him to hit me for the 33 or hit me for 15. One of those is preferable. You figure out which one. Gonna Impervious because this combat should end next round. I should kill him here. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. Do I want to Exhume Offering? Let's see. This does 20. These do 14. Puts me at 34. I think it should be fine for me not to Exhume the Offering. 12. Yeah, we got him. Cool. Cool. Happy Flower is good. He's the best boy. He's very happy. He smile. Is there a more happy relic in the game? No. Clash. So Clash is a meme card, but it's the biggest meme card because I used to always pick this on stream and then lose within like 3 picks. But, you know, this series is me outgrowing my old memey ways and becoming a better player. Sorry, Clash. Not today, old friend. Shrug It Off, number 4. I am of the mind that you can't have Shrug It Off too many times. It's a great card. I love Shrug It Off. Oh god, triple Jawworm. Oh no, Jawworm. Jawworm, no. Probably not going to Demon Form. This combat should end pretty quickly as well. right? Combats that are over fast, there's no reason to demon form. This is a combat that ends pretty quickly. Juggernaut pushes us a little quicker towards that inevitable end. Did I not battle trance? Oh, I didn't battle trance. Whoops. I thought I battle trance. My mistake. What did I put on here? Put cleave on here. Yeah. A bit of an error. It's okay. That's fine. The vulnerability goes away. This turn's a little bit frightening. Give it to Jawworm. He has his moments. Yeah, we only take 5 here though. Not the end of the world. Oh, we actually take 1 because of Tori. Hey, thanks Tori. Very cool of you. We're probably gonna want to trap one of these guys here with us while we try to farm up Sundial. That extra energy being ready sooner is gonna be nice overall. I will do so if I'm able. It is kind of hard. I guess as we exhaust cards with True Grit, it gets better. And also, Jawworm does kind of make it easier on me. And look at that, the boot got the kill. Jawworm armors himself up a lot, so we can just kind of chill a lot of turns here and not hurt him too much. Right, and we get to do things like battle trance from time to time. This away. We want to keep him within death range in case we only draw attacks, though, like a turn like this, for example. I can keep him standing here. If we can get it to 2, I'm happy. Like, 2 is as good as it gets, basically. So it's fine. Right, I play this shrug and then we guarantee it. Next turn I'll draw into it. Excellent. That's Sundial where we want it. Boot takes another life. I do not want any of these. Alright. This combat shouldn't be too bad either. All in all, a pretty smooth Act 3, which is not something that I get to say very often. When I have a run like this, I always take a look and make sure I didn't accidentally set the Ascension to 1 and forget. It does not appear to have happened here. All of these cards are going to draw me something. I'll play Ghostly Armor, and I'll play Uppercut, and then I'll play Offering. Getting that balance on Offering is a little tough, I will admit. Getting the correct balance of cards drawn versus energy used is tough. I'm gonna go ahead and Armaments. I actually want Armaments the Battle Trance. I thought about it a little more. In here, Shockwave Offering. I will just True Grit. I guess I could have Sword Boomeranged. Outside of a truly unbelievable circumstance, like 4 hits here, it would have been fine. Maybe it would have been better. I wonder. I'll strike this guy out of here. Whoops, sorry. I just Impervious here, and then I Berserk because I Impervious. That's no damage taken. Very fine. Okay. Oh yeah. So when I was here, I thought I was at 1 before the boss. I now realize that I am 3 before the boss. I didn't have to do all that work on Sundial. However, it's a good habit to get myself into to work on the meta when I can. I can play this, right? As long as I don't have, if I lose 3, no, I have to lose all 4 1 and 4s for this to go against me. Acceptable. Actually, like ideal, probably. I'm not gonna farm this up again right now. I don't have a reason to. I should Juggernaut first there. My mistake. Yeah, I don't have a reason to farm up Sundial again. We're just gonna finish this combat, and then we can farm up Sundial ahead of the boss in the next combat, most likely. And it does, you know, takes a while to kill this enemy anyway. But with Juggernaut, it's not the worst. It's Juggernaut, the worst. I did say I wouldn't mind a Whirlwind. A Whirlwind is a good finisher off a demon form, for sure. Is it too late? I think it is. I don't think I need this anymore. I think that by the time that card becomes useful... Oh, hey, a combat that I can definitely not farm up. That's pretty funny. Okay, so this is an interesting one because I don't actually need to like super set up on this turn, right? This isn't a combat that we win or lose, it's just a combat that we survive. I don't ever kill him here. I still may as well set ourselves up here, right? I may as well just push into armored up territory. I forgot to drop kick, but that's okay. Dude, the turn after first turn is always a little tough. You come down from that crazy high of playing all those cards, and it's just like, oh yeah, I don't really do anything now. 19 and what is this? This is worth -12, so he'll be at 20 total damage threatened, so it'll be at 17. Yeah, we just play it like this. Did I do my math wrong there? I think I did. He's at 0 now. We just berserk because 0 increased by 50% is still 0. What was that? It's not -12. Doing 30, 27, I don't know. It was -12 because I added 5 to my block. That's right. It is super late. I started recording 3 hours ago. This is my 3rd video because these videos are so freaking long now. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but I hope you'll bear with me. It is quite late. I'll play it like this. Please, worthless. It doesn't matter too much. I'm not going to be able to set Sundial to a level that I like, however, that's okay, basically. And maybe I can if I just headbutt Battle Trance a lot of times. It's still possible. You know, I've made fun of the boot a lot, but it's put in a lot of work on this combat. Like, not in this combat, but on this run. The boot has done a lot for us. I gotta give it up. Give it up, boot. You're doing good work. Sorry I ever doubted you. I should focus on not taking damage here, but I also want to try and set Sundial to 1 at least, which shouldn't be impossible here. Draw. I do get hit a little bit. I take 8 here. Okay. I can get it to 1 here for sure. And we have the Impervious. We're fine. Could pay health. No, I can't pay health to get it there. Never mind. That's fine. Then turn, transient goes away. You don't know how the transient works, by the way. Just after 5 turns, he disappears. I'm gonna toss Snecko Oil for Strength Potion here for sure. Flame Barrier is an interesting proposition here, game. Very interesting. Let's Flame Barrier here. I think we don't need it. I think that 2 energy is too much to ask for a block card in this deck. And we'll go to full health. Alright. Full health, a good suite of artifacts. This is the combat that I'm probably the most afraid of, I will admit. We play 3 powers. I probably just don't play Juggernaut here. I just play Demon Form. Yeah, I play Demon Form and I 1-turn him. Yeah. This shouldn't be scary at all. Alright. Play Defend Offering, I'm thinking here. How is Defend Offering? It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna wait on the Battle Trance here. We need to push down these cultists quickly. I'm gonna Armaments though, of course. Upgrading 9 cards is solid. Also, while I'm waiting on the Battle Trance, I want to upgrade it. We're gonna Cleave while these guys are still alive. And I will Shrug. Fine with that. And I think it's correct for me to hold off on Battle Trance. I think it's correct. Now we get into the nitty gritties here. Now we get into the real thinkers. Probably just play armor. Not much thinker to do here. Play good cards. Yep, that seems good. We're gonna take 2. Not worried about it. I take 1 because of Tori, right? Solid. So every time I play a power, he gets stronger, which is why we're going to avoid playing our powers here. He being Awaken 1, we're just going to play Demon Form and let Demon Form scale us while we block at everything. Just block everything else he does. I'm just going to chill, yeah. I should impervious. I think that one mistake that I have been making is I've been holding on to these exhaust cards for too long. Not that one, but like having Exhume be a dead draw a lot of the time doesn't feel great to me. Yeah. The longer we live here, the better we are, right? So we just draw everything and butt this back to the top, and that's fine. Yeah. Looking good. Looking like we're gonna cruise through this combat, actually. Like, looking like we might leave this with almost full health sort of situation here. I'm going to essentially just uppercut every time I see it right now, and it doesn't really matter when I kill him. I took a bunch of free damage here on accident because I forgot what he actually does for damage here. My mistake, I should have shrugged. My B, I didn't actually read because my eyes were closed. May as well upgrade drop kick. Doesn't matter when we kill him. The only thing is the second phase gets harder. He gets harder in the next phase, which is why I want to wait and then just one turn him, essentially. Which I can do by waiting for a while here. We wait here, we scale up our strength, and then we super thin the deck as well. He shouldn't threaten much damage into me here. Yeah, especially with all these shrugs, right? Like, I can kill him here. I think it is wrong. I think it's wrong to kill him. We just chill. Just wait. Time Eater is probably the worst of the two bosses for us to fight in the next room. I think that Donu Deka is going to be the easier combat overall, but exhausting these powers. I would rather face Donu Deka here. Put True Grit on top. I can set Sundial to whatever I want it to be as well. I want to have Headbutt in hand when I go for this, I think. Armaments. I'm probably being overly cautious here, but you know. This is one of the better attempts I've had at a win. We're gonna not squander it. I can play it safe for a while, and it's better too. There's no reason for me not to just chill here for a while and put ourselves in the best position possible. Right. I don't see a single reason against this. I'm going to shrug. I want to push now. I'm going to push now. I'm going to push now because I can guarantee this card. Uppercut. It is good to guarantee uppercut. Putting that weak vulnerability on him on turn 1 is very solid. And we'll do this. See what the shrug holds. It holds another shrug. Shrug is 22. It's 30. I would rather take 0 here, and I have the ability to, so I see no reason not to. There's no reason not to play Exhume for that. That's exactly what it's for. Now we just hit our big kill spell. Sword Boomerang, and we put this one to bed. Probably should have set Sundial to 2. My mistake, however. Alright, give me Donu Deka. Excellent. Alright. Demon form turn 1. It really, it's really good. I gotta tell you. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna open this up here with a True Grit onto Ascender's Bane to free up hand space. Play the demon form. Play the offering now. Okay. If you remember, Donu is the one we need to kill. This is mostly for myself, but also to remind you at home. I will play... It's so many choices, right? It's so many choices. I think it's good to armament. I also think it's good to maybe accept 10 damage to uppercut here. I might just burn a potion here to make this look a little smoother. I don't necessarily need to, but I'm probably going to spend my money to buy prime potions for the heart. I'm going to do this. Battle Trance. That's weird. Entrench is good. Entrench makes this decision a lot easier. It's bad later, but for now it's solid. I'm fine with that. Absolutely okay with it. Alright. Alright. What do we got here? I can guarantee myself a card from here. What would I like? I wouldn't mind uppercut. Headbutt, uppercut, shrug. Uppercut to clear this, and then the shockwave hits them for the rest of the combat. I'm taking the big chunk here, but it's probably fine. So as long as I live this, I go back to full health as soon as we go on here. So it's fine for me to play with my health like this, I think. Not something I need to worry about too much. And I think that playing like this is a little riskier now, but it should set us up for a stronger finish here. I believe hitting this big shockwave should make a big difference, I believe. Did I play Impervious? I played Offering. I think it's fine to exhume Offering here. It's probably worth. Play the shockwave, play the Offering. I haven't done it too much, but it feels right here. Berserk. Let's see what's in the Battle Trance. This feels like an Impervious turn. Although this is my only Impervious. I did get rid of Exhume. Right, yeah, I just played it there. This is probably fine too. Pushing damage isn't bad because they do have a bunch of plated armor. And True Grit is also pretty good. I'm going to play True Grit here. It's fine. How are we going to fare against the Heart is going to be an interesting question. We put up a good amount of block. I think that it's going to be... If we get an Artifact Potion, it might be pretty solid. No matter what, this run is a big success for me. Episode 4, and we're putting up an attempt like this, I'm feeling really good about that. Draw first, fool. What am I doing? Why would I not draw first there? And we have all the armor, or we all have all the energy in the world. We may as well use it. Don't have all the armor in the world. We're actually taking a good chunk here. Maybe I'm gonna disrespect Donu Deka and get put away. Cool. Game's giving me some momentary freezes there. I'm afraid it's like crashing. It can't handle it. I'm gonna get a win. No way. That can't happen. Pull the plug. Jawworm, he can't let this happen. Okay. No kill here on Donu, but that's okay. We should kill him next round before he gets to armor them up again. At 30 damage as his stopping point, it shouldn't be a big deal. Start with a drop kick. I don't need to open with uppercut anymore. They have plenty of debuffs. What is this? It's... 21. Uppercut. I think it's better to True Grit and Trench here. This is a little closer than it once looked, I must say. Donu Deka, they're putting me into a bit of an awkward spot. Maybe Time Lord would have been easier. I'm not 100% certain now. I will headbutt back the Battle Trance. We'll shrug it on in here. I mean, Deka's just gonna get crushed here. Oh, I don't have, I don't have weakness on this man. Hey. That's kind of scary. My next turn look like? It should be okay. I hope it's okay. Oh god. This could be bad. this could be, this would be a crushing defeat if I lose this here. Okay. Oh, okay. I just saw my life briefly flash before my eyes. Briefly. So that's a win. And now we're gonna take it a step further here. I did not expect to reach this point, I will admit. We're full health. A shame about no Smith, but it's okay. I did say I would really like an Artifact Potion. Artifact Potion's pretty good. It counteracts the debuff that the Heart puts on us, which is Vulnerability. He hits you with a 2-turn 3-way debuff of Frail, Vulnerability, Weakness. This will cancel the vulnerability and lower the threat to our life quite significantly. I'm solid. I'm happy with that. And Disarm is a good pickup against the Heart as well. I'm happy with these two pickups. I think that that's just it. Now we have to fight the Heart's Guardians first. When I picked up Preserved Insect, I'll admit, in the back of my mind, I thought about these goons. This is a very hard combat for me. It typically is one that puts a lot of damage on you. This guy blocks, this guy hits. His special effect here is he puts 2 burns on top of your draw pile, which is very scary. If I can one turn him, that'd be pretty cool. I might even burn Strength Potion here. I'm gonna play Berserk, for sure. Always gonna do that. I'm gonna play Demon Form as well. Play this. Gonna be Shockwave. Shockwave's okay. I don't hate playing the Strength Potion here. I shouldn't need it at this point though, but it's not like it's useful, I guess is the thing. It's just 5 HP. Yeah, it's just 5 HP. So I'm gonna play it now so that if I get a potion from this, I don't have to discard it. And then I don't get that 5 HP. Yeah, I think that's correct. So having a turn of entirely setup here is okay. We are threatened for 21 next turn from this boy, I believe is the number. Oh yeah, no, this is the bad order. This is the not good turn. That's a big boy damage output here. Let's just draw before we battle trance. The other mechanic here is they do more damage when they are behind you, so whoever you're facing does less damage to you. Impervious, impeccably timed. If I were to play an attack on this Spire Shield, I would turn towards him, so I tend to aim for Spire Spear. Although, eventually you do have to turn. He does kind of force you. Although, yeah, I can turn. Okay. I can turn with Disarm. Any targeted card turns you. Disarm counts. I'll just play Impervious here. Might be better to go for the Offering and just to go for a kill here, but it doesn't feel right. Let's see what the Shrugs hold today. I'm fine with this. We want to turn back to Spire Spear, and we can draw into Sword Boomerang. Once you kill one of these guys, the combat also becomes not a problem. Yeah, we're good. Really weird to look at the turned Ironclad, though. Look at how strange he looks. I don't like it. Alright. I should have I should play at least one Shrug, so we're at 1 on Sundial, and then call it a day. Cool. Stone Calendar. Not the greatest artifact here. Turn 7, deal 52. Not bad. These cards are not great. We're at the art, dudes. What the fuck? How'd this happen? That's not supposed to happen. Gonna go ahead and Artifact Potion. So the way the heart works is very simple. We have 15 turns. At the end of 15 turns, we die. He kills you. It's like, he pushes something like 1,000 damage. Outside of very fringe circumstances, you will be killed. Heart has 800 health. It deals 2 damage to me every time I play a card, and you can only do 200 damage to it per turn. That's the basics. Let's begin. I'm going to actually use the 2 damage to my advantage here, I think. This is a strange turn 1. I'm gonna play Shockwave first, and I'm just gonna get hit for 2 and trigger Centennial Puzzle to start us off. Gonna go ahead and play Berserk. Every time we get hit... Oh no! Berserk, it kills my artifact! Ah, oh no! It shouldn't kill me, but that is unfortunate. I did not think of that. I forgot that that vulnerability counted. Although if I was at... Yeah. There was... Okay, so I shouldn't have hit the Artifact Potion right away. We can learn this for the future. I gotta think about if anything in my deck is an artifact killer. However, I don't know if you've noticed, this video is fucking long. It's tiring to do this much thinking in one sitting. If you're really still with me now, like, holy shit, dude. Thanks for watching, for real. We've been in it for a while here. Played Armaments. I'm gonna play... I'm just gonna dig here. I just want to search my deck. I want to hit Demon Form right now. That's mission 1. Hit Demon Form. I play Battle Trance. We hope we hit it in the next cards. Unfortunately, we did not. Now we stopped playing cards so that I can't hit Demon Form and not be able to play it, basically. I will play a True Grit here. On what? Cleave is pretty bad. And then I just press end turn. We're gonna have a bad next turn. We're about to have a bad time. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken a vulnerability. It's tough. I'm a fool. We're gonna take a huge chunk of damage here. The disarm does work though next turn, so you know we got that going for us, I guess. That's a big chunk, but now we take 0 times 15 on this turn, so you know, good with the bad, I suppose. We got the demon form out there. If I had had if these two attacks were switched, it is a 50-50 on the order here. If these two attacks were switched, we probably would have taken this combat without any fear. Now it's a little shaky. What do you got for me here that I could pull? Pulling back Juggernaut isn't bad here. Play Headbutt, I will deal 9, I'll take 2. I play Shrug, I gain 6. I play Juggernaut, I take 2 more. I think that's the way to go. This should be okay. And then I stop here because I don't want to take this burn. Or I keep going to... I think I push this. I think the 1 health shouldn't make a difference at this point. It also gives me 3 armor, but he buffs next turn. Okay. I mean, we survived the first 2 rounds, which is usually where a run dies here. So, you know, not the worst. Puts up artifact, it doesn't matter. We have weakness, we have vulnerability on him, it's okay. I haven't played Impervious yet. I'm gonna start with a True Grit here. True Gritting out burn is very nice. Am I gonna Exhume for Offering? That's a good question. Is it worth it? I wonder if it's worth it to Exhume Offering here. So the answer is pretty heavily dependent on what we hit in the battle trance. We're just gonna block a lot if I do that though. I think it's better to hold Exhume for an Impervious and just hope we hit an Impervious here. Doesn't kill me, does it? I don't think it should. Nah, not close. I am going to preserve my health here. No, I should push damage whenever I can. Probably more important. Nah, 11 here. Not great. 3 times 15, also not ideal. Where's my Impervious card? Push in some damage. We do get the Sundial trigger here. He's buffing next turn. Shrug. Just take the Sundial. It's fine. I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna go Impervious, for sure. Play Sword Boomerang, and then Headbutt it back. And we push a lot of damage, but it's gonna be close. This is a good attempt. Like I said, I think a slightly different attack order, and we actually win this without a sweat. However, this one's a little tough. I gotta play the Sword Boomerang here. Yo, Stone Calendar coming in with the big, like, small amount of damage there, but you know what, Stone Calendar? Great try. You gave it your all, my man. I respect that. This is close. If I live these next 2 turns, I think... If I can survive these 2 next turns, we win the game. And that would be crazy. I'm gonna start... I need to be very cautious here. I need to put a 49, and then I need to Exhume out Impervious, and I think we can survive through that. So I think it's going to be True Grit, the drop kick. Battle Trance. We have to draw like 11, 5, 5 minus 9 is... So I have to Exhume Exhume Impervious here. For sure. There's no other way. And I have to play Sword Boomerang. And how much is this? 6 times 15. We're at 3 HP. We gotta make it work here. I think we can kill this turn. Do I have? Okay, I gotta play this out. I need to hit uppercut here. Okay, I think we might win. Wow. Sorry, I guess I didn't really, you know, I didn't really talk this one through very well, but dude, we made it. We won. We killed the heart on episode 4. Some of the music's well too. Yeah. Look at this, the little particles move away from your mouse as well. Never noticed that. Sorry, I'm in shock. We won. We won a game. It wasn't that was like usually when I win an Ascension 20 run too, it's like, oh well I won, but I had a broken combo, something crazy, right? This run was just like I made good choices and won the game. Wow. Huh. Well, it was a longer episode. It was an hour and 45 minutes, but this is a banger, dude. We killed the heart. The can I not pull up the deck? I guess I can't. I'll go to the summary and we can I'll give you a little closing thoughts here. What do we take away? I think that it's a very clear takeaway for me here, which is there was a moment you can remember if you remember like an hour and a half ago where they showed me the demon form and I asked myself, do I need both of these? Aren't I just going for juggernaut? Why would I go in on why would I go for a second win condition, right? And the answer is, well, you can have two win conditions. You can have a win condition like Juggernaut, which pushes you through the early game, pushes you through those hallway fights. It answers, like, it gives you enough damage to just play a bunch of blocks and survive hallway fights. Let me pull up the run history here. There we go. There's a few cards I want to highlight here that did really, really well. A, of course, Shrug It Off. Shrug It Off, never a bad card. What a great card. B, True Grit put in a lot of work there. Like the one True Grit to clear out those, clear out the wound, not the wound, the burn there was pretty cool as well. Very nice to thin out the deck to allow my draw to be a little easier. The Exhume kind of underperformed, but it did also save my life in the final hour, so I gotta give it up to the Exhume. The one that I wanna call out here though, one that I've definitely been on the fence about until this one, Armaments, dude. Holy moly, Armaments. Being able to just upgrade your entire deck is huge in those longer combat. And yeah, you can take this run as Bottled Offering, very good, having a strong turn 1, having like a very strong, like draw 11 to 12 cards turn 1 and see half of your deck to set up sort of setting is good for sure. Berserk also did great work, put us at 5 energy. Berserk Plus probably would pick up Berserk a lot more than I have in the past now off of this. A card that I got off of a transform, right? And I wasn't super enthused about, but it did great. Yeah. 2 defends. This was also one where I tried a plan of removing a lot more cards and removing a lot of cards a little more aggressively. Feels like it was a pretty smart play. Astrolabe came in clutch, giving us that Sword Boomerang Plus and that Shockwave Plus, which were both huge. Thanks, Astrolabe. Yeah, pretty cool. I think that basically everything about this run kind of made sense and worked together, except for the dropkick, right? I wasn't super happy with the dropkick there. I think that overall it did okay, but the card is kind of not worth your space, I'm feeling. Especially in a deck with super draw. But it turns out if you just have a bunch of draw and the headbutt, another card that I just kind of like, I guess this is what I want to take away, right? Because I'm calling out a lot of cards, but what has happened in the past to me is headbutt is the kind of card that I would go, yeah, headbutt, take it or leave it, right? On a day where I'm feeling it, I'll pick up headbutt. On another day, I'll skip it and just go with 0 without any thinking. In this one, headbutt lets us do things like play battle trance, headbutt, play battle trance again. Next turn, we get 2 turns of seeing 9 cards in a row, which is really, really big. Really interesting. I'm shocked that we won on episode 4. I was thinking this would be like 20. I never thought we'd kill the heart on episode 4. If you told me I would make a heart kill on episode 4, I would be like, oh, I'd probably just play the Watcher and do like something broken, right? Oh, the Ironclad, dude, what the hell? We did it. I'm shocked. Thank you for watching. If you made it through this whole video, wow. I hope you did enjoy. I'm tired. It's late. I expected, the last episode, it was a pretty quick one. It was like 50 minutes. I expected this one to be like maybe an hour, and then we just pack it in, call it a day. Ooh, buddy. This is a longer one. I am sorry, but the opportunity presented itself. Everything came together at a very nail-biting finish. This is a big triumph for me. I hope you understand why I've been talking for 5 minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, do leave me a like, comment. I guess what else you think went right, because normally this is where I say comment what you think went wrong, but we won. Point out maybe things that I could have done better, I suppose, because there's always room to improve. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for sticking with me through an hour and 50 minutes of Slay the Spire. Have a good one. Hope you have a nice day.